All right, you guys, we are back here at the Cove talking with some of our awesome members. As I mentioned, we are going to continue to do this. One of our members here at the Cove is Keelan Harvey, and we've had an opportunity to work with Keelan personally, my husband and I, and the team. So we're excited to introduce him to you as a great local expert in the mortgage space. So Keelan is with Highlands Residential Mortgage. He is a senior advisor. He is also the branch manager now. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And tell us first, before we dive into the business part, because we like to get to know you as a human, because that's why we work with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your family.
First and foremost, I'm a dad and a family man. I have an amazing wife, Angela. I have a 7-year-old London and a 2-year-old Lyric. So family being really, really important to me and relating to other families. Being a dad is definitely number one passion for me.
And they're adorable, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
They're so cute. We've had them here at the office, and we've had some special events and things of that nature. Being a parent is one of the best jobs you can ever have.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of responsibility and making sure, but I couldn't be happier and prouder as a dad.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that really flows into home ownership. I mean, I don't know about you, but many of us in the real estate or around the real estate industry, raising your family in a safe home, it really is important. It's more than just the house, it's a home.
Yeah.
And it's where you get to raise your family and have memories and things like that. So that's probably part of the joy you get in your job. But tell us about how you got into the business.
Well, I was actually a financial advisor for a Fortune 100 company. I watched my family. My family's from England originally. So my dad, I remember back in 2008 sitting around the table, and my dad's like, he's blaming it on everything, and in his English accent, it's this and that, and why is my retirement going away? And I remember that very distinctly, and it created a passion inside me to learn, why did that happen? And so I started in the financial advisory doing retirement planning. By 2010, I was a financial advisor, helping people with retirement planning and saving and helping manage wealth for small businesses. And then I got into flipping homes with a good friend of mine. And I invested in some real estate, and I'm like, man, I love this real estate thing. This is way cooler than a boring mutual fund. That, again, me following my passion on helping other people and learning, brought me to the mortgage and leveraging banks' money to create wealth.
I love that. That's amazing. I did not know your family was from England.
Learning
something new every day. That's awesome. How long have you been doing mortgages?
9 years now, so I'm almost on a decade, and then I was 5 years as a financial advisor. So, it's been a long haul in the finance world. So, but I'm very grateful, a lot of experience on both sides. So.
That's great. And where are you licensed?
I'm licensed in Washington, California, Idaho, and Florida. So, yeah.
And for those of you that are local to Idaho, he does have an office in Coeur d'Alene. So, and again, growing as the branch manager. So we love to support our local partners here in the Cove. And so 2 things, obviously Keelan can help you with any sort of financing. And also if you happen to be looking for new opportunity in the mortgage space, he's gonna be growing his branch, which is pretty cool. And you have a lot of support there.
Absolutely, yeah. I couldn't be at a happier place, and I'd love to share the love with everybody else that's looking.
Yeah, so the last thing I'm gonna ask you, because I know we like to make these short and sweet, but we've got a lot of crazy things going on in the market.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you get a lot of questions about how are rates and what's going on, but what would be some things that you're seeing or ways you've been able to help people recently, just to kind of give a little perspective to local people about, really what is happening behind the scenes? We hear the news, but I know you're still helping people today buy, homes and buy investment properties and refinance and all the things. So what sort of opportunities have you been finding?
I love this question. So I did a video on this yesterday, by
cool.
the way. So huge. I love people and I love to help people. And I feel like a lot of times people right now are stepping over dollars for quarters. We knew rates were going to go down. They stayed higher. It took longer, but rates are definitely trending better. They're much better than they were in October. And the thing is, with supply and demand right now, as rates go down, for every 1% they go down, 5 million more people qualify. So there's going to be a big rush, and I think, it's crazy because 2 years ago, people were like, when rates were low, I'm going to wait for housing price to go down.
That's right.
They never did. And then they ended up getting in a 7% interest rate. And now it's going to be the opposite. People are waiting, for rates to go down, but home prices are going to go up, up, up. And so really, if you're talking about 1% rate, that could be a couple $100 a month. It's very easily for a home to escalate 25 or 50 grand.
Yeah.
So stepping over dollars for quarters, the reality is if you can get in the market, I think it's a great time now. And the longer you wait, I guarantee you're going to pay more for that home. So
yeah, that's very, very interesting because, it's just a phenomenon. Our brain is always questioning, well, should I wait? This might not be the right time.
Absolutely.
What if I could save a little bit of money? And I think the biggest thing that I've always thought about, being in this industry for 25 years is home ownership is, yes, a financial investment.
Yes.
And there's also more to it than that. So if you're not planning to just be in the home for a year, right?
Yeah.
There's always
Yeah.
options to change your rate. There's
Yeah.
always options to do different things. But if you have a plan, a wish, a desire to move, and that is truly your motivation, you can't always be just wondering if it's the right time, because the right time at any given time is just right now, if this is what you want to do.
Absolutely. And the thing that I tell people is, let's look at the data and facts. Like, let's look at history. What happened historically? That's the way in which you really get a better understanding, because if we pay attention to the media, you could be missing out on a huge opportunity, and I'd hate for that to happen. So at least get the facts and the data and get educated, and give yourself the best opportunity to even make a decision. Why make a decision
right.
before you have the information?
Yes, and that's why you need to talk to a local senior advisor like Keelan with Highlands Residential Mortgage here in Coeur d'Alene. And obviously, if you are in Washington or California or any places that he services, he is here for you as well. We're going to have all of Keelan's information at the back end of this video. We hope you'll reach out to him. He's done some amazing things for our businesses, for of course, then our families. And the cool thing about supporting and working with other local entrepreneurs and business owners is that when your family is helped, so is somebody else's, and we love to support all of the amazing people that we work with here at the Cove. Thanks for watching, you guys.
Thank you.